Constitution gives us hope, says Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India. Hope, that is, harmony, opportunity, people's participation, and equality. Surely, these are great sounding words, but how can cold text deliver soft values such as equality, freedom, and opportunity to common people? And can it also guarantee the right to pursue happiness to all, which is perhaps most fundamental to human existence? In the context of a country, a typical definition of constitution is a set of basic laws and principles that describe the rights and duties of its citizens, including the way in which a country is governed. The concept of written constitution has been tried in various formats in human history. From 2500 BC during ancient Indian and Sumerian civilizations to medieval times until modern times of today. Having a variety of governance models existing worldwide, the essence of every constitution generally is that the freedom of a citizen cannot be taken away without following due process of laws of the land. Over the years, constitutions in various countries have evolved to limit the powers of monarchy and establishment of a constitutional government that is stable, adaptable, accountable, open, and represents people. Very well, but in a diverse world, are various constitutions structured around any general principles? Sure, let's try to generalize these with specific reference to the Constitution of India. 1. Declaration of Sovereignty. Regardless of the type of government, each constitution begins with a declaration of being a sovereign state with respect to its existence in the world political map. 2. Preamble and values. A typical constitution at the outset will contain a commitment on behalf of the citizens of a country that they individually and collectively submit to their constitution and subscribe to its values such as liberty, equality, fraternity, and justice, to name a few. 3. Jurisdiction. A constitution compulsorily mentions its geographical jurisdiction whose governance it seeks to provide. 4. System of governance. World over, countries are subjected to different systems of governance like monarchy, emirates, parliamentary democracy, presidential, single-party representational, or a mix of one or more of such combinations mentioned in their respective constitutions. 5. Official religion. Many of world's constitutions subscribe to a particular religion being the official religion of the country, whereas others may subscribe to secular principles. 6. Official language. Another significant inclusion in every constitution is one or more official languages in which business of the government is conducted. 7. Governance structure. Depending upon the size of the country, governance is structured around functions such as legislative, executive, judiciary, and sometimes military, or around levels such as central or federal government, state governments, and local governments. 8. Head of the state. Structure of a government also decides who will head it during the tenure. For example, a president, prime minister, emir, king or queen. 9. Rights of citizens. A constitution defines citizens' fundamental rights that are guaranteed by it, such as right to freedom, equality, religion, income and property. Also, right to constitutional remedies if the need arises. 10. Duties of citizens. In order to avail the rights, every citizen is expected to observe certain moral or sometimes legal duties such as abiding by the law, protecting the sovereignty of the country, paying taxes, preserving culture, and protecting public property. 11. Directive principles. In some constitutions, especially in democratically run countries, power of the government to make laws is guided by directive principles in order to protect the rights of citizens. 12. Elections and source of power. In constitutional democracies, government's source of power are the common people who participate in elections through voting, whereas it may be the king in case of a monarchy. Okay, now let's try to link the Constitution to our respective right to pursuit of happiness in life. As we may observe, by guaranteeing leveled playing field amongst citizens, a constitution is ensuring provision of equality and justice, especially in democratically elected governments. Therefore, it provides a fertile ground for pursuing our personal pursuits of happiness. Hence, it makes sense for a collective citizenry to not only abide by our constitution, but also respect its institutions and protect our sovereignty. Because, in the words of John Adams, liberty once lost is lost forever.